is your bridge, your troubled water. Turn to Him when there's nowhere else to go. When you've tried all the road and leaves, He will wash your hard water that's cold. Jesus is your bridge or troubled water. Turn to Him, oh, when there's nowhere else to go. When you've tried all the roads that lead to nowhere, He will wash your hard water that's cold. He will wash your hard water that's cold. He will wash your hard water that's cold. Hi everybody, this is Pastor Ken Reid, and Charlotte's running the camera. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, so you're getting a side vision.
We appreciate that.
The song that you just heard me sing, I sang the chorus twice and the verse once. There's another verse to it, but that song was entitled Jesus is Your Bridge Over Troubled Water. I wrote that song many years ago. Charlotte and I lived at a place where we crossed a covered bridge. One way of coming into it, we crossed a covered bridge to get to where we lived. And we moved away from there and hadn't been there in years and years. One day I was in the area and I decided I was gonna, just for old time's sake and memory's sake, I was gonna take a trip back to where we used to live. And it was usually a beautiful drive. There was an old dirt road and wetlands there where there was frogs croaking and birds, ducks and all kind of things. And wow, it was just pretty neat. I remember the first time that we went down that road, Charlotte and I were both mesmerized by how many frogs we heard croaking. You remember that, Jar?
I sure do.
But this was a few years after that, and I was by myself, and I went down that road expecting I would cross over the same covered bridge that I had crossed at many, many times, only to get there and find out, well, the bridge wasn't even there. It wasn't even there. I stopped the truck and I actually shut it off, and I sat there and I looked. There was pieces of the bridge everywhere, laying around. And what had happened, there was a horrendous storm, and the high water corroded the foundation of that bridge. I've stopped now in case you want to know. Had corroded that bridge, and there was a windstorm and a horrendous storm, and the bridge collapsed. And I sat there and thought, there's no way for me to get over here. I mean, the river was still there, the creek was still there. They didn't build the bridge back up. Part of it floated downstream. There was timbers laying there on the bank. Honestly, I felt pretty sad about that, really did. And then I thought, But the fact that we all come somewhere in our life where we want to cross over, and it looks like the bridge has been removed, and we just don't feel like there's any possible way we're going to be able to make it. That's when we need to realize that Jesus is our bridge over troubled water. We can't stop the storms from coming, for sure. We can't stop life from happening. We can't stop time from going on. We can't stop storms that are devastating to natural elements of nature. As we get older, life happens. I don't know how some people make it if they don't have Jesus. I took out a piece of paper. I penned that song, Jesus is your bridge or troubled water. Turn to him when there's nowhere else to go. When you've tried all the roads that lead to nowhere, he will wash your heart whiter than snow. I hope that you will realize that the storms of life will either destroy you, the bridges of this world will decay and crumble and cave in under the pressure of the storms, or else you have a choice to turn to Jesus Christ. He says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. He'll be your bridge over troubled water. Make your choice and come to him today. God bless you. We are in Orbazonia, the borough of Orbazonia. It's been one of the most beautiful drives. And so glad to bring you along on the trip with us. We're going to a birthday party for Betty Peterson and her 90th birthday party. So you all have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow at church. God bless.
Have you come to the end of your journey? Have you come to the end of your road? Is there no one to be there and help you over? Is there no one to bear your Jesus is your bridge or troubled water. Turn to him when there's nowhere else to go. When you've tried all the roads that lead to nowhere, he will